Greetings and welcome to your first lesson in Level 3. If you're watching this video on the app, then you've already passed Level 1 and Level 2, and that means you can understand everything that is coming out of my mouth right now and you don't need any translation or subtitles. I am so proud of you that you've made it to Level 3 and you didn't give up. You should also be proud of yourself. As you already know, more than 90% of all the courses in Level 3 are only in English. This course, Idiom Podium, is only in English. But don't worry, because you will understand everything, I promise. This is the introduction of the course, and as we always do, this is when I tell you what we will study and how you should follow along. In this course, we will study so many famous idioms and expressions. This course is designed to make your speech sound more native. When you talk to others, they will feel like your English level is outstanding. But how do we study idioms? I mean, there are tens or even hundreds of idioms and expressions out there. How are we going to study them? I took the time to put all the used idioms and expressions into categories. I made a category or a topic for idioms about relationships, another for honesty, anger, success, failure, progress, trouble, money, love, health, and so on. To be more accurate, I made 25 categories, 25 topics that will include everything you need to talk about. By the end of this course, you will have studied more than 300 famous and common idioms and expressions. For every category of idioms, you will study the idiom, the definition, you will use it in an example sentence, and at the end of each category, you will be tested on everything before moving on to the next category. Let me remind you, don't confuse idioms with slang language. Idioms are not slang. They are just phrases that have meanings different from what the words mean. Example, when you say, "Let's call it a day." This is an idiom. The meaning of the words here is, let's say that this is a day, right? However, that's not the meaning that we want. The real meaning of the idiom is different than the meaning of its words. Let's call it a day means let's stop doing something. Example, I don't think he's coming. Let's call it a day and go home. I don't think he's coming. Let's call it a day and go home. Let's call it a day here means let's stop waiting for him. He's obviously not coming. Let's stop waiting. Let's call it a day. So, idioms are not slang. You can use them in formal situations. They are also used a lot on the streets and are very common everywhere. Alright, I am excited to take you on this journey. Prepare yourself and I will see you with the first category next lesson, where we will discuss idioms about knowledge and understanding. Till then, have a good one and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.